Nagpositibo ang Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency o PDEA na walang negatibong epekto ang paggamit ng marijuana bilang gamot.
Good day and welcome to Pros and Cons, where we ask the hard questions and you decide which side of the truth you would choose to believe.
Medical marijuana is used to treat certain medical conditions in the parts of the United States, with some patients reporting significantly positive results. Medical marijuana is slowly getting attention in the medical world as an alternative medicine. But some experts say research on cannabis as a medicine is still lacking, and as a drug originally sold and used for recreation, opinion on its regulation and consumption remains divided. Today, in Pros and Cons, we raise the question: can marijuana be considered safe for medical use? Will legalized marijuana have an effect in the illegal drug trade? Is it time to consider and welcome the use of medical marijuana?
I'm Undersecretary Joel C. Egco, your moderator for the day. The use of medical marijuana in the Philippines is a sensitive issue, not only because cannabis is illegal here, but because its health benefits are not fully understood. Will medical marijuana signify an advancement in medicine or will it pose more problems? So ngayon po, alamin po natin lahat ng kasagutan sa mga tanong na yan dahil we are very lucky to have with us in the studio tatlong mahusay no, at mga respetadong mga opisyal at sa field ng medicine ay kasama po natin. Unahin na natin, ladies first. Ay,
yes,
ano ba? Ladies first muna. Medyo nag-iingat tayo dahil gender and development advocate po si Asec. Asec, Assistant Secretary Marie Rafael.
Magandang hapon.
Of the Presidential Communications Operations Office. Magkasama po kami. Alright, Asec Marie. So you are the Assistant Secretary for Legislative Affairs. And so you are very familiar with the pending bill on the medical marijuana. So ano na pong status niyan?
Yes. So far sa House of Representatives, we have House Bill 6517. Dito po na-compile lahat ng mga House bills na pinasa ng mga ibang kongresista in relation to marijuana. Hopefully, papasa ito na batas kapag before this Congress ends, naisabatas natin o napirmahan na ng ating.
Alright, so we're going to wait for that. But we're going to discuss that later on. No? So kasama po din ni Asec Maria, another gentle lady. If you allow me to use the term. Pero gender and development, lagi ko tuloy naiisip. Pero si Dr. Imelda Edodollon, siya po ang Medical Director, Holistic Integrative Care Center and Medical Marijuana Advocate. So, pro na pro. Ayan, sakto. Meron tayong PDEA rito. Ma'am, Doc, kumusta po yan? When you say you are a medical marijuana advocate, ano po yan?
I believe that cannabis will really help patients.
Really?
Yes. So there are many studies kasi not in the Philippines but abroad, that there is a broad variety of diseases that medical marijuana can really help.
So nandito to provide us more insights about it. Kasama po natin si Director Derrick Carreon. Siya po ang spokesperson. Ayan, tama, Asec Maria. Spokesperson ng Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency. So, Derrick, welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of Director General Aaron Aquino, thank you very much for this opportunity.
So, may medical marijuana advocate. Hindi ba hulihin?
Hindi, sir. Hindi. Ganito. Ang stand naman po ng ating ahensya sa pamumuno ni Director General Aaron Aquino. Sabi nga niya, subject to the safeguards as enumerated in the law, we will support the measure. Basta nga po yun, the safeguards will be observed. Kasi nga po, marami po nagsasabi, after this, mukhang maglilipanan na mga gumagamit ng marijuana.
Wag naman sana.
Hindi naman po ganun ang intention or yung spirit of the law.
Alright. So, we will go back to that. No? Thank you, guests. No? When we return, we'll talk about the pros and cons of the use of medical cannabis. No? We'll be back.
Ito ang Duterte on Duty. Ulat sa ginagawa ng Presidente. February 8, Biyernes, Albay.
Panauhing pandangal si Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte sa Peace and Order Summit for Barangay Officials na dinaluhan na mahigit 2,000 barangay officials, governors at mga mayor mula sa 6 na probinsya ng Bicol Region.
Any politician, whether for or against me or my administration, are bound by the same limitations of law. That is the Alunan doctrine which I am adopting because it is good for the country.
February 9, Sabado, Davao City. Nag-courtesy call kay Pangulong Duterte si Japanese Foreign Minister Taro Kono na may 3-day official visit sa Pilipinas. February 11, Lunes. Ipinamahagi ng Pangulo sa mga magsasaka ng Maguindanao ang 834 Certificate of Land Ownership Award na katumbas ng halos 200 ektaryang lupa.
Sabi ko nga kay Secretary Castriciones, ibigay mo na lahat yan sa panahon ko. Lahat ng lupa ng gobyerno. Wala namang nakikialam dyan. Pati bukid, ibigay mo na, ititulo mo para mataniman at maging progresibo.
February 13, Miyerkules. Pinangunahan ni Pangulong Duterte ang inaugurasyon ng Moscati Meadows Residential Treatment Facility, isang drug addiction treatment center.
This 1-hectare residential addiction treatment center, which targets to accommodate up to 50 patients who will undergo a 6-month holistic rehabilitation program, is truly in line with this administration's efforts to combat the drug menace that has plagued our society for so long.
Ako po si Secretary Martin Andanar. At ito ang Duterte on Duty. Abangan sa susunod na linggo ang mga gagawin ng Pangulo.
We're back on pros and cons. Let's begin today's discussion. Diretsahan na agad. Alam niyo po, Asec Marie and Doc, no? Pag sinabi kasing marijuana, let's forget about the first word, no? Medical. Marijuana, may stigma. Addict yan, nakaka-addict yan, dami ng sira ulo dyan, something like that. But right now, you are here, sabi nga ni Asec Marie, malamang may pasa yan, may chance na may pasa. But sabi mo kanina, may beneficial, ano ito eh. So, paano mabubura yung stigma na yan, no, doon sa ating mga kababayan, para ma-accept yung sinasabing beneficial ng cannabis?
Thank you for the question kasi it will enlighten everyone. So what we are advocating is called medical cannabis or medical marijuana. What we are not advocating is called the recreational cannabis or recreational marijuana. The difference is recreational marijuana is abusing it. Medical
That's
marijuana,
where abuse comes in.
Yes, that's where that is where abuse comes in. You do not use
Medical
it.
is regulation.
True.
Okay.
So medical cannabis, you use it for medicinal purposes because you have a specific purpose. Because you are sick. That is there is a very big difference on the two.
Sasabihin naman ng gumagamit ng recreational, medical, gamot din naman namin yan. Nakalimot kami sa problema eh. Di ba? May ganyan mga pilosopo eh. Pero what are the medical benefits nitong medical cannabis? Yun ang mga mahalaga nating dapat malaman.
Okay.
Anong mga sakit?
Okay. In order for us to really first do it, kailangan po, meron po siyang sakit talaga. Kailangan po, may diagnosis, may specific diagnosis yung gagamit.
Like?
Hindi lang po parang ginusto niya. So, kailangan po, may pasyente, meron din pong doktor.
Okay.
At yung doktor po niyan, syempre dapat lisensya at itataya na yung lisensya na meron po talagang sakit itong tao na to. So, ang dami po kasing mga pwede pong sakit na pwedeng maitulong.
So, wala pa tayong list ng mga sakit na yan?
Meron po actually, meron po. Marami.
Ano yung pinaka-most common po?
It's cancer.
Cancer?
Cancer, yes. Kasi po kapag meron na tayong stage 4 cancer, may stage 3 cancer, meron silang pain. At yung pain po nila, progressive
Pero hindi
pain
cure
yan.
yun.
It's not cure. Kasi po, yung pain po ng may mga cancer patients is hindi lang po every day, every second of every day, masakit talaga. May bukol ka sa rectum, ang sakit
So
niyan.
that eases the pain?
It's very, very big help po sa pain.
I see.
Oo, so may mga iba pa pong mga sakit. For example, epilepsy. Opo, maganda rin po yung cannabis po sa epilepsy, ADHD, autism.
I'd like to ask Asec Marie, is there a great chance, a big chance of seeing the passage of this bill?
Yes, Usec. Well, sa pakiwari ko lang when bill was passed in Congress, I think during the 13th or 14th Congress by then Congressman Chongalaw of Ifugao, it was met with so much antagonism.
Dahil nga may stigma eh.
May stigma kasi.
Oo.
May stigma. And so, hindi talaga pumasa yung batas. It died. Wala pang first reading, patay na. Alas, parang committee pa lang, patay na. So, this time, open yung kaisipan ng ating mga kababayan na, alam mo, ang ating Pangulong administrasyon na to ay linalabanan ang recreational na kinds ng droga,
Okay.
yung mga pang-abuso. And this time, kasi kailangan natin ng gamot, kailangan natin ng mga kababayan natin, napakamahal ng gamot, why can't we just open our minds and accept na may mga bagay na pwedeng makatulong sa atin, maibsan yung problema sa Department of Health. And kapag, halimbawa, personally, kung may isa akong kakilala tapos naghihirap siya, I would.
Hindi kaya ito maging prone din to abuse?
Well,
Marijuana pa rin yan.
well, yes. In other states, we
Yun ang
in as much
point
as we don't want to compare kasi iba yung kultura natin dito. Napaka conservative natin dito. So, our lawmakers are looking into paano ma-regulate na napaka-stricto. Because alam nila kung anong klaseng abuso ang kaya ng Pinoy na gawin.
Are you satisfied with the safeguards that are included in the bill?
Sir, in fact, we have given our inputs to the committee level during the different hearings
I see.
that were conducted. I can see several points of agreement here. First and foremost, there's absolutely no allowance for recreational marijuana.
Alright.
As mentioned by our good doctor. So good. Then, yung title mismo ng proposed bill is compassionate use.
Compassionate
So we're
use.
looking into the applications, compassionate application of medical marijuana. And having said that there is no recreational use, absolutely, we're not talking about marijuana in its raw form.
When you say marijuana in its raw form, sorry, for the information of everybody, ano yun?
Tinutukoy natin dyan yung dahon, yung tangkay, yung ugat, or any
Okay.
part of the plant. In fact, may mga nakaaway ako sa social media riyan.
Oo.
Mga ka-alien din naman, kung tawagin namin, mga kababayan. Kala nila ignorante ako dun sa batas. Sabi ko, I read the law. And it specifically states in Section 3, subparagraph F, that it will not be used in its raw form.
Okay.
Kaya-
The bill, you mean the bill?
Yes, sir, the bill.
Pero, what about RA 9165? Di ba yung sa ano? Di ba parang may ganong
RA 91...
bawal yun?
Yes, sir.
Bawal magtanim, bawal di ba?
Opo.
So how do we...
RA 9165 specifically covers marijuana talaga, as in cannabis sativa, and all of its variants. And
Okay.
yun nga, and including yun nga, maintaining a plantation or cultivating, in fact, cultivation under Section 16 carries a very heavy penalty of life imprisonment.
Yun
Used
nga.
to be
So,
death.
kung mapas itong bill na to,
Eh,
parang
siya-
amendment na yun.
Amendment na po siya.
9165.
Opo.
I see. So, who are qualified to grow these
May nababanggit po rin na
Marijuana.
studies na mag-a-accredit tayo.
Pwede ba akong
Cultivator.
magtanim?
Kumbaga yan, it will now cut across yung dating pinagbabawal sa batas. But then again, yun nga, may nabanggit naman po ng ating resource person, ni Doktor, na bawal hindi kailangan yung napakarami na plant source. Kasi the medical preparations themselves, very precise yung concentration nung cannabis component.
Okay, let's differentiate recreational from medical. So, yung recreational, ayaw natin yan.
Oh, in other words, recreational is not regulated.
Not regulated.
While yung medical or
Medical,
compassionate
regulated
use is
siya.
definitely regulated as
Baka naman
prescribed by law.
sobra-sobra. Alam mo naman, lahat ng sobra, masama. Baka sobra gamit, di ba?
Sir, dyan papasok yung responsibilidad ng medical practitioner licensed to prescribe medical cannabis. Itataya nga nila yung lisensya nila. Na kasi katulad din ngayon po. Ngayon, under Republic Act 9165, there are drugs that are regulated for pain management like morphine, Nubain, Oxycodone, and so on. Ayan, meron in fact S2 license sa amin yung mga nagpe-prescribe niyan. Dahil kapag nasobrahan din, tataya nga yung lisensya nila. Or even yung mga benzodiazepines, mga Valium and its other variants. Eh pag na-abuse yan, and it's prone to abuse by several, it's being sold by the banig in illicit markets. Eh ayan po, hinuhuli po namin yan. May mga nagbebenta niyan sa mga schools. May nahuli kami, nagtutulak, banig-banig, ganyan kakapal.
Okay.
So, it also is regulated. So, ibig sabihin, kung ganun din ang safeguards na gagawin natin for the medical cannabis.
Hindi pwedeng sabihin nila pagka may dala ako na ganito, marijuana, halimbawa, ay, gagamitin namin saan to? No. Di ba? Tinatransport namin, i-manufacture
Sir,
namin
without
to.
mentioning names,
Yeah.
reckoning back a couple of years back, may nahuling artista sa loob ng kotse niya, 1 kilo.
Kilala ko yan.
Under the law, that 1 kilogram of marijuana is double the minimum threshold for the case to be supposedly non-bailable. Somewhere along the way, something happened, he was granted bail, and the rest is history. But our point being, sabi niya, gamot. Paano? Ma'am, how will you regulate?
1 kilong gamot.
1 kilo?
I agree with everything that you're saying. Even me, meron po akong extra prescription. So talagang regulation po talaga ang kailangan po natin dito. And a very, very good legislation, kung ano po yung ginagawa po ng government natin ngayon is we really, really appreciate deeply from our hearts for compassionate use of
medical
Yes.
cannabis. All right, so let's pause for a break muna, and later we'll hear about what netizens are saying about today's topic. Exciting yan. So don't go away.
The universal healthcare law that I signed today will guarantee equitable access to quality and affordable healthcare services for all Filipinos.
You're still watching Pros and Cons, and today's topic is legalizing marijuana or cannabis, no, for medical use. Meron tayong poll question before we started the show, and we posted the question on our website, no. So ang tanong, sumasang-ayon ka ba na gawing legal ang paggamit ng medical marijuana? 80% po nagsasabing okay, at 20% ang hindi. Let's read some comments from our followers. This one from Faith Perfected. Sabi niya, there are a lot of medical plants aside from marijuana. Why resort to that? It will just be a pathway to the legal use of marijuana through legal means. Surely its legality will be abused. So ito, may sinisisi maga, di ba? Pero meron naman nagsabi dito, yes, marijuana can cure cancer and many more. It's God's gift, kaya gawing legal. Kahit anong bukol at kahit saang parte ng katawan, nagagawa ng marijuana. So ito, may mga conception na ganito. Doc, ayun, nagka-interest ako doon eh. So yun, apparently, ang ating mga kababayan, ang publiko itself, talagang lito pa. And I'm going to ask about our, dyan, syempre, kailangan ng education dyan. But before that, please comment doon, Doc, sa yung gamot-gamot.
Okay. So on the medical side naman, ang una natin kailangan sagutin, how does cannabis work? So sa atin kasi, lahat po sa atin, meron po tayong tinatawag na endocannabinoid system.
Okay.
Yung endocannabinoid system, it's most concentrated on the brain, on the lungs, on the digestive system, on the urinary tract.
Okay.
So meron po tayong, marami po tayong mga receptors niyan.
Okay.
So kapag nagkaroon po tayo na intake in any form of the cannabis, may mga cannabis receptors na magre-react doon sa endocannabinoid system natin. So if the cannabis receptors interacted with the endocannabinoid receptors in the brain, it will increase your focus.
Really?
Yes.
Bakit nila yan dati?
Pero so,
Review ako.
it's lahat tayo, meron.
Meron po lahat po tayo. So if the patient is hyperactive and you give a very good concoction of the CBD form.
CBD form meaning it's
CBD receptors. So it's a very specific type of the receptor ng cannabis.
Okay.
So, yung CBD po na yun, it makes the patient who is hyperactive relax. So, inhibitory naman siya. So, nagkakaroon po ng reaction nun in different parts, whatever the type of the receptor is active on that specific kind of oil. So, ganun po talaga ang reaction po ng cannabis. Meron talaga tayong endocannabinoid system and it's really scientific and it's really studied. Now, ang tanong po natin dyan is, does it kill cancer cells? Yes, it does.
Really?
But.
So may semblance of truth yung
yes.
sinasabing it can kill cancer?
But, okay, sige, it kills cancer cells. But, does it really shrink a tumor and lyse it to cure cancer? No. Para po sa akin, even me na nagpa-practice ng alternative medicine, integrative medicine, I will not give cannabis alone just to cure cancer.
Okay.
Very, ayoko po ng term po na yan because it will affect my license. I still practice the conventional form. So, ibig sabihin po nun, integrative po ang practice ko.
Okay.
Kapag meron po tayong mga pasyenteng ganyan, for example, cancer, I use it to really release and help with the pain.
Alright. Asec Marie, of course, you are in the business of government communications.
Yes.
Me too.
Yes.
Tayo rin pala. The three of us, no? So, yun. This is very important. That's why we are doing this type of program now, is to educate the public.
Yes.
So, right now, I believe that people are asking na how extensive ba yung kwan natin dito? Do we have a specific stand on the issue? Is Malacanang, is the government in favor of passing it, the executive, or not? So, anong status natin doon?
Yes. So for Usec, the president was open to say that he will sign a bill into law if and when Congress passes one, regulating, of course, medical marijuana. And it gets more interesting because, the president is aware that there's just so much need in our health system that this breakthrough can provide to ease up yung mga nangyayari and yung gastusin ng gobyerno sa mga sakit na naglalabasan.
Alright. Napag-usapan yung gastusin. Who stands to benefit the most if this bill is finally signed into law? The poor, the rich, mahal ba yan? Di ba?
It will be available to patients, regardless of the demographics.
Okay.
Mapamayaman, mapamahirap. I think makakatulong talaga
But
sa
the cost of
kanila.
production,
The cost of production depende doon sa markups natin. But it's a plant, just like malunggay.
Okay.
You can plant it, you can cultivate it and extract the.
like lagundi, no?
Yes. You can extract it and then use it for medicinal purposes.
Marami ang nagsasabi, teka, gamot pala, di na lang natin pakuluan yan, tapos sinumin natin. A lot of people, di ba, they do that.
Kapag sa cannabis, marami kasi siyang pwedeng forms kapag finished product na pwedeng salve, pwede parang ointment, parang cream, o pwede rin parang
Alright.
pong oil form nga po, pwedeng siyang ilagay sa capsules, pero sa loob ng capsule, oil form pa rin.
Paano ang pag-intake? Paano ang pag-administer? Sinisindihan din ba yan? Sinusunog? Mas mabilis yata ang pumasok yun, di ba? So,
Sinisinghod, no?
Baka sinisinghod din yan. So, paano po yan?
Usually kasi kapag meron na tayong mga processing centers, yung oil form, marami ng iba't iba yun, nasa-separate na nila yung mga types. Binibigay yan by drops.
Okay. Paano kung, isn't it going to be very difficult to regulate?
Diyan po pumapasok nga yung sinatawag na safeguards. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng tao makakakuha ng medical cannabis na basta-basta. Na hindi piniprescribe ng isang lisensyadong doktor. In fact, in the law, there's a There is even the provision for a medical cannabis caregiver
Yeah.
na license din namin.
Okay.
Supposedly, mag-obtain din ng license sa amin. And then the cannabis dispensing centers or medical cannabis dispensing
Not
centers.
all hospitals.
So regulation doesn't only involve or include the product,
The product, the practitioners,
but the
the
practitioners.
centers dispensing it.
Okay.
And
The
there
farms.
Yes, sir. And there will definitely have to be a monitoring, recording, and reportorial system. We obtain semi-annual reports from pharmaceutical companies for whatever.
So these
dangerous drugs
pharmaceutical companies, will they be the ones allowed to grow to yung mga raw marijuana?
Ano pa yan, sir? Hindi pa, palagay ko, hindi pa yan kasama
It's
dun
not
sa
yet in the
usapan
bill,
eh.
Usec, yeah.
Yes, yes, please.
So for it's
Asec.
not in the bill, perhaps in the implementing rules.
Yes.
And I'm sure that
Kung sino
they'll be,
magtatanim.
yes, kung saan itatanim, government ba?
At sino yung aani? Baka may magdusa.
DOH ba? Government lahat para ma-regulate, siguradong ma-regulate yan. Would it be PDEA ang caretaker ng mga plantasyon? May plantasyon ba? Malaki ba? Maliit lang?
Do you
Well,
consider it as a scenario? Baka mag-open ng floodgates yan.
Kaya nga po sabi ni...
Bigla, di ba?
So, minabuti po ni Director General Aaron Aquino to initiate coordination with the Department of Health, the Philippine Institute for Traditional and Alternative Healthcare, the UST and UP Colleges of Medicine, para mag-initiate po kami ng research na talagang a research done by the Filipino
For Filipinos.
the Filipino.
All right, that's good.
Yes.
I like that. You know, we are very short in time.
Yes.
So, I believe we're going to have part 2 of this discussion kasi very important ito eh, especially pag ma-approve or before ma-approve.
Kahit pa hindi ma-approve?
Oo,
diba?
pag-usapan natin ito. And I'm sure marami po natutunan nating mga kababayan. So, well, I'm sorry, but there you have it, folks. Straight from the shoulder and right on the money. So, but before po tayo magwakas, I'd like to get final messages from our guests. Simulan na muna natin kay Doc, the advocate.
Well, medical cannabis, hindi naman natin to kailangang katakutan. We just have to regulate it, and that's what we are talking about. So regulate it, legislate it for patients, for medical use, not recreation use.
All right. Asec Marie?
Sa lahat po ng mga kababayan natin who want to know more, perhaps it's best for us to ask doctors, those who are learned, those who know kung ano po ang kagandahan at pwedeng hindi maganda tungkol sa marijuana bago po tayo mag-comment. At para, alamin, social media is just so open nowadays. So there's no reason for us to not to understand this better.
So, Director Derrick,
We would like to thank Usec Egco, sir, and our friends from PCOO para po sa pagkakataong ipinagkaloob niyo sa aming ahensya. Director General Aaron Aquino has already made mention that we will support provided that it is subject to the safeguards that are enumerated in the law and in accordance also with existing laws right now. Like Republic Act 9165 still strictly prohibits the use of marijuana in its raw form. But medical cannabis is a totally different issue, and we will allow the lawmakers to do their homework while we support through research in
trabaho.
coordination with yung ano po, mga ibang nabanggit natin.
trabaho na ngayon ng Congress yan at saka ng House at ng Kongreso, but you'll provide the, of course, technical expertise and all that,
Yes, sir.
no, mga inputs.
And the warning to those who will abuse,
Ayan,
the
huli
law-
pa rin kayo.
the law is still here.
Huli pa rin kayo. Thank you, Asec Marie, Rafael, and Director Derrick Carreon, and Dr. Imelda Edodollon. Okay naman, very ano na ako sa aking gender. Ano, eh. We appreciate your being here on the show. I loved it. Tune in again next week as we discuss another controversial issue. For your comments, suggestions, and questions, visit our Facebook page and the PNA website. You may be for or against. You may agree or disagree. In the end, we are all Filipinos working towards the same goals. Will you choose what's right? Or will you stay on your side of the truth? Once again, this is Philippine News Agency Supervising Undersecretary Joel C. Egco. Thank you and see you on the next episode of Pros and Cons.